A few years ago, Siobhan Breton was a student in Australia. CIBC lost more than $4,000 of her money when it sent an international wire transfer to the wrong place. After a year of what she calls chasing after bankers, she gave up on the bank's internal complaints system and on getting her money back.
They are happy to help us to gather our business. They're happy to attract us, to use their services. But when it comes down to a mistake that was made on somebody, I was left out to dry.
It's not unusual for bank customers to give up, says this consumer advocate. And even for those who don't, he says, the odds of winning a dispute with a bank aren't good. For one, he says the bank's own ombudsman in charge of investigating customer complaints isn't independent.
Firstly, they're employed by the bank. Their performance is evaluated by the bank. We view them as generally an agent of the bank.
He also says federal banking dispute resolution agencies lack power and independence. OBSI is a nonprofit which only has the power to recommend compensation. ADR Chambers is a for-profit private company hired by the banks. Both most often find in favor of the financial institutions.
Customers in most ombuds services in other industries tend to win about 50% of the time or a little more. In banking complaints, it seems that their batting average is more like 30% on OBSI and even less at the ADRBO chambers. We just find that to be suspect.
And a government report on banking practices that followed another Go Public investigation is now overdue. All this is leading to more calls for better consumer protection.
Consumers should feel when they make a deposit with the banking system or they have a transaction with the banking system and the bank makes a mistake that the bank is going to fix it.
In Breton's case, after Go Public's inquiries, CIBC reimbursed the $4,000 plus what it calls an inconvenience adjustment of $1,500. The bank tells us it processes billions of transactions every year without a problem, and when a mistake is made, it will make things right for its clients. Rosa Marcatelli, CBC News, Calgary.